considering the fact that you spend, so much time in your life and so much energy into perfecting your craft and becoming the professional that you are, is it difficult for you to still find this natural instinctive excitement towards playing guitar, or is it more at this stage it's more of like a profession or like a routine for you?
I mean, I would say it's a balance of those two things.
Mhm.
There's definitely times where playing is exciting and it's something that motivates me, but also I'm pretty much active with it on a daily basis, so I'm a bit numb to it at times. There's
Mhm.
usually like professional tasks. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely um like solidly professionally oriented around
Mhm.
guitar. More so than picking it up and saying, let me just noodle or let me just, I mean, on occasion that happens, but for the most part, there's some kind of direct task that I'm doing.
Mhm. I see, I see. Um, and a specific question, by the way, that I really wanted to ask you is that, one of the first thing that made an impression in me when I saw you play for the first time was something that for me really distinguished you from most of the guitarists that I've seen play. And this is that um, you're very positive looking when you play. You have a big smile, and this is very much in contrast to what heavy metal and rock guitarists usually try to expose, you know. So I wanted to ask, like, is this like a direct representation of who you are in terms of, being a positive person and enjoying music, or is this a reaction that is not that mindful, and just happens when you play?
I'd say it's natural, and it also tends to fit with what I do.
Mhm.
I mean, for instance, the Brandon Gibbs tour coming up. I mean, we're just two guys playing acoustic guitar in smaller venues,
Mhm.
intimate venues. So to be pretentious or to have some kind of rock star attitude on stage doesn't necessarily gel with that,
Mhm.
or angry when you're playing
Yeah.
acoustic music. So
Yeah.
and Trans-Siberian Orchestra is pretty much, a family event and all
Yeah.
ages show. You've got kids there, so you don't necessarily want to project anything that's too, um, I don't know. I mean, there's times where I have my heavy metal
Mhm.
face on with that, but
Yeah.
it's kind of goes between all those things. That feeling like, um, I guess that, you want to be able to smile. You look out and you see kids, you're going to
Yeah.
smile and
Yeah.
be happy. And David Coverdale pretty much embraced that as well. I mean, he
Mhm.
likes the positivity, the fun aspect of, um, I guess, performing and
Mhm.
being in Whitesnake. He doesn't want to be negative and scowling the entire
Yeah.
time either, but balances out aggression where you're into it and you do kind of go there a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, in general, it's just a natural thing.
I see. I see. I guess this is, the best type of approach when it comes to this, just being natural. And I'm just asking because I see more and more artists nowadays just trying to portray a certain emotion just to fit in the whole product, and I think this very much takes away from the genuinity of what they're trying to do, which I guess it's not something that you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think if you work hard enough and you go after everything that kind of comes your way,
Mhm.
that you kind of end up where you're supposed to be,
Mhm.
with what fits most naturally with you. At least that's the way it worked with me.
Mhm.
So yeah, eventually you kind of end up where you're supposed to be.